Now, after the collapse of Kenya's cotton industry and the influx of second-hand clothing, large textile factories which once were household names like Kikomi and Rivertex shut down. Despite the carnage wreaked on the sector by imports of second-hand clothing, some small textile factories have managed to survive despite the numerous challenges plaguing the industry. Robert Nagila with that story.
When Kenya liberalized its economy in the 90s, the influx of textile goods reduced the average capacity use in the textile industry to about 50%. The impact was felt immediately. Unable to compete, many textile factories simply shut shop. With no one to sell their cotton to, farmers stopped growing the crop. From the farmer, the cotton is then taken to a ginnery and then on to a spinner for processing. However, that's the bit of the process that is missing in Western Kenya. I've come to a place where one couple, against all odds, has managed to succeed where big textile companies have failed. William Okello and his wife set up a small textile factory 28 years ago. Armed only with a donated sewing machine and an old loom made of wood, Kapendeza Textile Factory was born.
At the moment, I have 6 full-time people and have over 30 part-time. And when we have extra work, I could have casuals, more than 60 people.
That they survived the collapse of the cotton sector is all the more fascinating when you consider they still use traditional methods of weaving.
This is the cotton we get direct from farmers.
Once the cotton is harvested, it is first stretched, threaded and rolled into a ball. It is then dyed
According to what you want to make and what the customer wants.
An old loom donated to the couple in the 80s is then used for the weaving process. The end product, carpets, scarves, jackets, shirts, dresses, among other items. The fabrics are sold to an overseas market in Europe and Canada, but they are now targeting the local market.
We want to enter a local market whereby the production will be less expensive and the market will be at every corner of the door. We'll introduce and we'll sell in all local markets within the county and within the country.
However, before they can expand, they need to upgrade their equipment. But access to capital is their biggest headache.
What is stopping me getting that machineries is the capital. What we sell and what the new machineries need is not comparable. I'm producing just 1% of the production. But when I get the machineries, I'll produce more than 70%. Then I feel I'm in the capacity of repaying the loan, but I'm not getting that opportunity.
The East African community recently announced it was considering the ban of second-hand clothing to revive local industries. For William and his wife, it's a start. But without any financial assistance and government backing, the fear is it will go down the same route as the larger textile factories. Robert Nagila, CCTV, Kisumu, Kenya.